Staying with the story, getting in breaking inputs. This as the battle for Bihar is now heating up. It is the return of Bihari versus Bahari. That is Tejashwi Yadav raking up the old charge. He goes back to the 2015 port plank, stating that outsiders are now going to be running Bihar, and they already are running Bihar. The RJD attack is, of course, targeting Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Union Home Minister Amit Shah, who, remember, was in the state of Bihar just days ago. Let's also listen in to what Tejashwi Yadav had to say.
अरे मोदी जी फैक्ट्री लगाइएगा गुजरात में और विक्ट्री चाहिए बिहार में। ऐसा होने वाला बिहार, देखो हम बिहारी हैं, हम लोग डराए वाला नहीं है, बाहरी से डराए वाला है। ये दो लोग गुजरात से आकर के बिहार चलाने का काम कर रहे हैं। बताओ सहरसा के लोगों, बिहार को बिहारी चलाएगा कि बाहरी चलाएगा? अरे बिहार को बिहारी चलाएगा कि बाहरी चलाएगा?
All right, let's quickly go across to Pallavi Ghosh, who will put that into perspective for us. So, Pallavi, yesterday we heard Nitish being destroyed, one charge coming in from Tejashwi Yadav. The second big charge now being hurled at the NDA is that the NDA camp is a camp of outsiders which will be now governing the state.
Well, I think the dig is, of course, being taken at many of the BJP leaders, including the Prime Minister, as well as Amit Shah, Dharmendra Pradhan, JP Nadda, saying that they don't understand the sentiments of the people of Bihar because they are outsiders. But more than that, even the factor of Nitish Kumar. Nitish Kumar, according to the RJD or the Mahagathbandhan, may be a part of the NDA, but he's someone who's going to be sidelined. What the Mahagathbandhan then strategically plans to do is, one, make a larger point and also sow the seeds of doubt in the minds of the JDU cadre that come the electoral results and should the NDA form the government, Nitish Kumar is going to be dumped. That's one. Second, that in dumping of Nitish Kumar, in the kind of disrespect or the slight being given to Nitish Kumar, it's somewhere which the Biharis are also not being respected. That is a larger point which Tejashwi Yadav is planning to make. This, even as there are bigger questions which are being raised of him, is that how can you align yourself with the Congress party where many of its leaders use derogatory words for Biharis?
Also, Pallavi, take us back to 2015. Give us a quick recap of how this was also used by the RJD to attack the opposition back then in 2015. Because remember, you also have a significant immigrant population that returns to cast its votes, which is why even when the Election Commission was announcing the dates, the Chhath Puja was also significantly considered.
Well, I mean, according to the Ministry of Labour statistics, one of the largest migrant labourers actually coming from Bihar, and that itself tells a story that there are not job opportunities. People are looking outside the state for jobs. So in almost every part of the country and even abroad, you'll find a large number of Biharis who have been employed there. They usually come back for the biggest festival for Bihar, which is of course Chhath Puja, which begins from day after for 3 days. And the Election Commission's drawing up of the schedule has been to keep in mind the fact that these are the people who are coming home for celebrating Chhath Puja. They should stay back and cast their vote as well. But the Biharis or the migrant labourers has now emerged as a political point of all the political parties. Prashant Kishore is asking this question, and I remember he said this in my interview also about trains which are full of Biharis coming from outside. For the Congress party and the RJD, this is a question that they are raising, that why are there no jobs for them? And as far as the NDA goes, their promise is that we are going to make Bihar so beautiful and robust that people are going to come back here to look for their future.
But Pallavi, remember that was the basic plank of attack for Tejashwi Yadav yesterday in his press conference also, that Prime Minister Modi or whether it is Amit Shah, none of them have been able to bring trade, investment or set up industries, even SEZs in Bihar like they have done for their own state of Gujarat or even other BJP-ruled states.
Well, this is exactly the plank which the NDA is also asking for. That's what the Prime Minister is saying, that, you have to give us yet another chance. And, the Nitish Kumar government was in an alliance with RJD, and that is when we saw the downhill taking place as far as Bihar goes. You have to give us a chance and to ensure that the path of development takes place. In the last 3 to 4 days that I've been traveling through many parts of Bihar, I do see a perceptible change of the Bihar I saw around 15 years back. Better roads, in fact, I would say very good roads, highways, is power supply is uninterrupted. Yes, jobs are a concern. More factories needed to be set up. These are the very important factors which also have to be addressed, and that has now become the key point of politics for both the sides of the political
All right,
spectrum.
stay with me, Pallavi, stay with me.